3, 2, 1, go.
Hello again. This is the third women tournament. I am Mohamed Nader with you. Hope you're not getting bored of me. So the tournament already started. So let's just see which game we're going to watch now. Okay. Okay, so this is Sabrina A and Jamana and Deal. Okay, as you know, the women's tournament is 5 plus 3 seconds. So as you see, they have a lot of time. And the game is okay, 2 rooks and a bishop and 2 rooks and a bishop. Okay, white got an extra pawn, but there's a rook in the 7th rank, and actually this bishop. Uh, okay, okay, they're moving fast, and white actually, I think so. Yeah, white got an extra pawn, and I think she's got a clear advantage now. But I can play on these pawns, try to advance them, to play with them and maybe get this king. Okay, so white offered to exchange the bishops. Yeah, of course, taking 6 and then maybe start to play on the A and C6 pawns. Yeah, exactly. B4, wanting B5. It was, yeah, B4. So now, of course, rook take a6, and then rook takes b4, and then rook takes c6, and the c4 pawn is protected by the rook. So it's extra 2 pawns. Now white is winning. Shouldn't be hard. Like, we've got an extra pass pawn and pawn in the king side. We're getting the king into the game. Okay, so now rook c7 check. The king can leave the d squared because of the f7 pawn. She just can't leave the pawn. Okay. Check now. Either leaving this pawn and then maybe these pawns are going to fall after that, or getting back with the king to the 7th rank. Okay, she got back with the king. Now, if black try to play check, maybe I think the white king can go to the d. Even if this pawn is going to fall, the f2 pawn. But with this pawn and the king in the center with the rook and this king, it's winning position. She wants to play c6. g7. Of course, after taking the c6 pawn, the rook takes g6 and the rook takes h6 and a lot of extra pawns. And of course, after exchanging, white is winning. It's an easy game for white. It's two extra pawns. King c5. Okay, she just can pass pawns. Okay, they're winning. Yeah, okay, I think this is going to be over very soon. Let's see. Games ماشي طبعا عارفين كلنا بطولة البنات دي التالتة لعبة 5-3 7 جولات المنافسة قوية والبطولة اللي فاتت كانوا مخلصين مع بعض في نفس النقط وطبعا عايزين نذكر المجهود اللي بيتبذل في البطولات دي سواء من الاتحاد المصري دكتور هشام الاتفاقات مع الار سي سي الجوائز الهدايا اللي بتتعمل والتنظيم كابتن مجدي كابتن مها محمود فعلا حاجة تشرف يعني بجد بيتعبوا جدا بس عشان البطولة تطلع بالشكل الكويس ده يعني بس حبيت أقول كده عشان ندي لكل حد حقه بس معلش قلتها بين الجولات كانش فيه البطولة بدأت على طول ما كانش فيه وقت في الأول نقول مقدمة أو أي حاجة وأتمنى إن انتوا تكونوا ما زهقتوش مني يا ريت إن شاء الله نستمتع مع بعض بالبطولة دي ماشي شوف في دور لسه شغالة في الجولة الأولى أوكي this is the draw game that we're watching and it's getting over very soon. And here it comes. Okay, the game's over. So going to start round 2. I'm just choosing a game to watch. The games are still starting. Okay, here we are. Okay. Okay, so this is between Rio and Romani Joy. Okay, Sicilian. So I choose to go for D3, not the main line D4. And it's opening. Just choose what you're comfortable with. Okay, sorry, there's still nothing to say. Okay, black is super solid, and okay, white blade knight f1, maybe I don't know, knight e3, and I don't know, now e5. Yeah, I don't like it, to be honest. E5. I mean, black was solid. Maybe in the future, after knight e7 and castling, she could have gone for d5. But now, this square is super weak, and if white managed to play d4 in someday, um, I think white's going to be better. Having the center, this pawn, or maybe if white is going to open the file, white's going to be ready, more ready than black. Maybe black is trying to play f5, but yeah, I don't think that. I think it's a lot of weaknesses, and after f5, uh, even this square is going to be weak. Yeah, I don't like e5. There's a lot of weaknesses, and you didn't gain much from it. Okay, now black is trying to play f5. That was the plan of from when she played e5. Okay, g4. It's not a good move. I didn't calculate anything yet, but well, first of all, you didn't stop black from playing f5, and you made it more strong. You made it stronger after playing f5. Now I'm going to remove pawns from the king side. Maybe she just thinking after f5, g5. I don't know. Even if f5, g5 is strong, maybe she's just going to play f5 in one day, and you just don't open that winning king. And plus this square. Okay, let's just see. The making weaknesses, strategical weaknesses. You're gonna regret these moves in the future. I mean, in the future of the game. I don't mean in the future or anything. Hello, we've got an equal game. Why she's taking her time. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't like her knights. I really don't. I mean, knight f1, knight e3. Maybe the knight the g3 is going to be better. Like, but I don't know if she's going to play knight f1 and g3. But it's a closed game. In an open game, it is not good to waste moves. But it's a closed game, so it's okay to waste moves. There's no danger. You're not wasting time. You're just improving your pieces. Okay, so g5, f5. Okay. I don't know about this f5 move. Like maybe f6 was better. If f6, then it is forced for. I mean, f6 is, instead of f5, it is forced that you're going to open the f5. If white took g takes f6, then you're going to take with the bishop with the rook. It doesn't matter. And then, or if white didn't capture the f6 pawn, then you're going to take the g5 pawn, and then you've got a very strong open file, open f5. I don't know. I think f6 was better, but let's just see what's going to happen after f5. Okay, the f file is opened somehow. Okay, so after f5, she took e takes f5. Okay, bishop takes. So it is the same now. But f6 was just forcing to open the f5. I don't know if white was forced to take on the f5 pawn, but okay. I think I played the best moves in that position, to be honest. Okay, so knight g5. I don't know. Then what? What do you want from knight g5? To be honest, the 5 plus 3 seconds, there's no tense like the 3 minutes. There's no endpoints. To be honest, this is more chess. Yeah, but the tense, the excitement of, I think it's more active, no suspense. But maybe most of you like the more chess, playing a good chess. So okay, what happened here? I mean, knight g5, knight c8, now queen b3. Yeah, knight c8 was a blunder, though. I mean, it's not a good move. And now black is going to suffer from these squares that I mentioned before after e5. Now what should I do? Like knight e6 and exchange the black squared bishop? Yeah, actually, after exchanging the black squared bishop, white is going to play bishop h3. Okay, but the rook is already moved for the f8 square. I think knight e6 is a good move, like knight e6, and then what black is going to do, like rook f7, then knight take g7. White taking the time. It's an important move, important decision. Okay, knight e6, maybe knight a5. Wanting the queen, like knight e6, knight a5. I don't know if taking the rook, then taking the queen, and then taking the queen, taking the rook. Yeah, white gain nothing. So, and if queen a2. Now, if b3 now take the f8 rook, and then take the d7 queen. So yeah, I think. So it's knight a5, but without knight e6. So okay, white played rook e3. Yeah, why rook e3? I don't get it, to be honest. Okay, so knight a5, moving the queen from the. Okay. So now white is removing the queens of the board. Why? I mean, the queen had a good diagonal, but maybe she was just thinking that now I'm not going to be on that diagonal anymore. So let's just remove the queen. And the queens are removed. And white exchanged the black bishop. And now rook e1. Yeah. What was the rook doing on the e3 in the first place? You played rook e3. I didn't get it. And now you're playing rook e1 again. Why? Why? Okay, so Turk check. Yeah, Black shouldn't have taken b takes c3. He should have defended the check first, maybe by h5 or something like that, and then take. But now you're giving play for white. No, right won't. Okay, now black lost the exchange. Knight h6 check and took the rook. Black blundered. And now black is an exchange down. And white is winning. Two bishops and an exchange. Now a file. Now I don't know. Rook b6 and then double the rook on the b5. Maybe. Why not? She played rook b6. Should go for f4 and play with bishop. d2. She wants to play c4, but king c7. Yeah, but taking the rook on the b8 because after c4 and taking the knight on the a5, knight takes a5, then white's going to take the a6 pawn with the rook. If black took with bishop, then the b8 rook is not going to be protected by the knight on the c6 anymore because it's on the a5. So yeah, king c7 protecting the rook. Okay, what happened here? So c4. Oh, king c7, c4. The knight b4. Rook takes b4. No, bishop takes b4. Bishop takes b4 was much fun. Like knight b4, and then she took with the rook. But okay, they both have no time. Let's just watch the game for now because their time. Okay, so now white got only a pawn. Should be winning with the two bishops, to be honest, but not easy. Not easy at all. With this construction and but it's a good thing that it is that the is a 3 second entry. Both white exchanged because that leaves white with the same colored squared bishops, which is good because black should have tried to keep the position with opposite uh, opposite color squared bishop. I think it's still hard, to be honest. Still hard. White wants to play bishop d5 and then bishop d5. Bishop d5 needs a lot of calculations because bishop d5 and then taking, and black is going to try to promote the h and the g pawn, but white can try to play a5, a6 and win the king with the a pawn, then play the d pawn. It's going to that was going to be interesting, but they didn't go for it. Okay, white is winning now. White is promoting actually, so yeah, she's winning. Now check and take the e pawn. And it's a queen, extra queen, and there's another one. Queen is coming. Johnson. Okay, maybe she's trying to still need a pawn on the g file. And white thinking, okay. And okay, had a match one, just played a little further, just one square further, and it's a match one. Okay, it's the same. Okay, so I think round 2 is over. Let's just see the list. I'm guessing a lot with 2 points. Yeah, we've got like 6 or 7 with 2 points. That was a good team. Okay, so round 3 is going to start now. Okay, which one should we watch? Okay, so this is Halawada with Mariwa. To remind you, Mariwa won the last 2 tournaments. So She trying to defend her title. Okay, we still in the opening. Yeah, I think white is more active, white pieces are more active. But black got this semi-open 5. Okay, so now black trying to play bishop b7 or c8, maybe knight b6, knight c4. Okay, one didn't stop here. And to be honest, it's not easy to stop him, but maybe with a counter play on the king side. Eight and then knight b6. This is coming. Is that? I think it's equal, but for me, I like to play with black in that position. Like knight b6, attempting to play knight c4 in one day. Shouldn't be immediately now, but someday I'm going to play knight c4. The threat is real. Like one day, knight c4 is going to be very good move, even if it's not like now. Okay, why you playing on this side of the board, the queen side? Why making that pawn in here? I don't get it. Okay, and exchanging the knight. Yeah, because you may say that the white knight is stronger than the e5 square, but no. Black knight is going to be more efficient by going to b6, attempting to play knight c4, knight d5. So yeah, I'm with white to exchange this knight. I don't know, maybe white is attempting to play c4, but this is going to leave the d4 square with a solid state. Okay, bishop d5. Black is getting advantage step by step by step by step. Okay, why? Why do you want to keep your bishop that much? I mean, look at the bishop now. It's good bishop, and look at yours now. Very bad bishop. Then why? Should have changed. Now black is better. I mean, both bishops are better than white's both bishops. This one and this one, of course, better than this one and this one. And plus that, look at this semi-open file. Look at this, maybe one day attacking the king. Yeah. Yeah, okay, she played f4 attacking the king, but you should prepare for it first. Like, you have all the time in the world. I mean, what can white do? White can improve her position. So you just wait until you're ready 100% that when you play f4, you're going to. I mean, now you're winning, or at least it's a clear advantage. But you have a time to prepare and put your pieces in a better place first, then advance f4. White's position is very bad, to be honest. But two, f takes e3, f3, and f3 is a very good move. She is not wasting any time. e4. I mean, bishop b3 is a very good move. I want the queen, and then I'm going to do whatever I want with the king after you play bishop c2. Okay, what happened here? Okay, so check first and taking the. Okay, I mean. Yeah, okay, that was good. But bishop b3 was getting the same results, I think, but you're gonna make her play bishop c2. Yeah, and you're going to exchange the bishops, and the rook is going to be on the c2. So now the ace rank for white is not going to be a very pleasant one, but it's a rook. It's an extra rook. We don't think which is better when you have an extra rook, to be honest. I mean, it's a move, difference move for two. It's okay. It's an extra rook. So let's just see what game. Okay, black they got his hair extra rook. Yeah, I think this game is over. Let's just see if can watch another game. just so this is Sabrine A and Yana. Okay, it's an extra piece and a very winning position. Like the B and A bone is going to be unstoppable. Yep, they are unstoppable. Now bishop b6 and a5, a6, a7, promoting a queen and ending the game. So the game that we're watching, black won normally. So just want to tell you the result. And this game is going to be over very soon. Why it took so much time? I don't know if it is my internet connection or her internet connection or Black's internet connection, but this position you shouldn't think about it. Like pieces are playing, you don't have to. Okay, this game is over. Okay, this is Leo and me the chess, and White's got an exchange, a rook against a bishop and a pawn. But White is winning. I mean, Black's got two bishops, but Black is just stronger. Check. Okay, 7, bishop d3. Rook takes f7. Can protect the two pawns with just the bishop. So now it's an exchange, and actually next time just not very good. It's 3 seconds. Because it's 3 seconds incoming, but I think she's going to blunder very soon. And what should play first? You don't have that much time as you think. Maybe, okay, rook a7. Maybe after that bishop e3 and getting along with the king. Okay, now we have to play King G3 to protect the pawn. Should have moved with the king actually, so that you don't have to play the king with the pawn. With the pawn. I think flag. I don't know how to time it was negative, so as usual, I don't think my internet connection is lost. So let's end the game. Okay, this game's still young. And okay, white got a piece because black can take the e4 bishop because of this bishop. But of course, white is going to move with bishop. Bishop c2 protecting the a pawn. Maybe. Sometimes it's just hard to analyze the game when it's instead in the first moves or it's when it is what? I mean, I was going to say when there's an extra piece on the board, but now there's no extra piece. Okay, that was a move that I don't understand. I was just talking about just being with an extra piece and how easily winning is that, and you gave it away. I mean, why? Why did he do that? Okay. I mean, black can be most thankful. Black just wanted to take the piece, but you're going to move it. You just sacrifice it, and now black is winning, or better at least. Black got an extra ball. I don't think that I will never ever understand this. Never. Really? Let me just go back. Yeah, that was really. So now black's winning, but she's going to struggle. So it's winning. Two b6. Means the pawn is protected by the bishop, then rook b3, and then after moving the bishop, maybe rook b2. You don't have to get with your king. in the e6. Don't come in this diagonal. The pawn. Should have played bishop b2, protect the pawn. Why did you leave the pawn? Why you guys leave these things? They've got a good time, with the 3 seconds increments. It is a good time. 20 seconds is not that bad. Now it's a do. I don't know who's playing for the win. Who's trying to win. Are they going to put the draw? I think this is the last game. Yeah, this is the last game. That's the only one that is left. And someone needs to offer the draw and the other need to accept it. They have to agree on the draw. Black missed g5. I mean, I don't know why it's going with her king, but black missed g5, winning the game instead of bishop f2, because white can take the g pawn because of the bishop in the e5, and then the next move, black is going to take the pawn and having two pass pawn against only one pawn. Black is trying to remove the pawn. So now white, after getting her king from the e2 square to the c6 square, she just found out that after getting to the c6 square, she still can move the black king, so she came back. Maybe she's going to try to go from the h4 and then g5, and then after that realizing that it's still a draw, so she's going to go back. Let's just give time for the other players to rest till the first round. I don't know, I think white is playing for the win, but step by step black is getting better. And black may play on the win for, and actually black missed the win while white was trying to win by going with the king to the c6. She had g5 winning. Still a draw as it was for 15 minutes. Now it's a draw. I'm going to change the bishop pawn. Someone offer a draw, please. Please. Are we going to go? What's this? It's a draw. Thank God. Thank God it's a draw. So now round 4 is going to start. ماشي، دلوقتي احنا داخلين على الجولة الرابعة. بعد الجولة التالتة معانا التلاتة معاهم 3 نقط، ريو، ماريوا، صابرين ايه، ومعانا اتنينات كتير قوي. فلسه البطولة يعني 3 بس معاهم 3 بس، لسه المراكز اللي بعد كده كتير جدا معاهم 2. فالتالبين نزل بتاع الجولة الرابعة، فهنبدأ نشوف طبعا لو في حد من التلاتات هيلعبوا بعض. متهيألي يعني هيحصل، أو مش متهيألي، هو أكيد يعني. نشوف يوم الرابطة. اوكي، لقينا اللي نتفرج عليهم. Okay, so this is Mariwa and Sabrine A. Both got 3 points. So the winner is going to be 4 points, along with Rio. If she's won, they just that looked like it was English, but actually it was T4. Oh, I didn't know that you can get past the 5+3. Like if you play very fast in the opening, I thought it's just you can get over the 5+3 seconds, but actually her time is 5:11 seconds. So now it is Fisher. It is not Fisher, I think. It's been a while since no news is. Okay, so Sabrine A took too much time for the last move. I was just checking if there's something wrong with the internet, but all games are already finished. Okay, still here in the beginning of the game. I don't know, it's equal. There's 2 bishops and a knight, and 2 bishops and a knight, and 2 rocks and a queen. Hmm. White is moving her position. Well, theoretically, it's better to have. Oops, sorry, I did. The bones connected, many bones connected. So, but white piece is uh, better, I think, because of that bishop. I mean, this bishop is good. I'm probably going to be exchanged for that bishop, and this knight is not bad. I mean, I don't know what it's doing here, but it's not bad. It's in the middle of the board. So that leaves us with the bishop, this bishop, and this bishop. Of course, the g2 bishop. Much. Okay, and now black left the c6 pawn. Why did you leave the c6 pawn unprotected? Hmm. I think she just missed. Okay, so bishop c6, h4, and now g4 is a good move. I mean, that knight, where it's going to go? It's forced to play knight h6, and then after h3, then that knight on the h6 is doing absolutely nothing at all. Nada. Yeah, so that happened. Knight h6, h3, and then f5. Of course, if black took the pawn, then the g6 pawn be taken with the queen. Okay. Well, actually, this is a better move. Knight d5, or maybe even rook d5 is better than taking the g6 pawn immediately. Very good. Knight d5. Now, how could black solve this? You need white pawn to take the g6 pawn, the e7 pawn with a check. Okay, so bishop takes b2, and now queen takes g6. g7, now knight takes e7 check, and then okay, so rook d5 or bishop e4. If bishop e4, she can play knight f5 or bishop f5, but rook d5 first. What happened? What happened? What happened? So she played bishop e4 immediately. Bishop f5. Knight takes f5. Course after knight takes f5. Now queen h5 check. Okay, let's just see it on the board. Knight f5, queen 5 check. Of course, if now she has to play bishop h6, and after bishop h6, then rook d5, and taking this knight. So it's winning for white. And of course, black can play knight h6 because of the queen. So, and of course, king g8. Then there's the check. It's nearly a mate. Or losing a queen, of course. So she played king g8. Knight takes f5, queen h5, king g8, bishop d5, queen takes d5, losing the queen as I told you. And now white got an extra queen and a 4 minutes on the clock. Black is flagging, losing the game. It's over. And white won the game. Okay, she's still playing. If she wants, she's going to be with Mary Wow's 4 points. But let's see if she's going to win because her game is very bad. She's losing. Okay, F4. I mean, didn't she have the rook takes d7, queen takes d7, bishop takes f6 check, king takes f6, and check with the queen, and then check with the bishop. Yeah, that was winning for white, but she missed it and played f4. Still winning, still better, but of course you had a chance to finish the game, so you should have gone for it. But she's playing on the safe side. She doesn't want to lose the game or make any blunders, so she's winning. She's better now. If white won, and she should, then Mario is going to be alone in the lead of the tournament after round 4 with 4 points. Now exchanging the queen, but losing a piece because of the knight on the f6. Pawn. Rook d6 again, and then play rook d7. Oh, rook d6. I was thinking about rook d6, but this is better. We have a bishop, so you just play on the pawns and on the mate. And now bishop f7. You can't protect this pawn. I have pieces more than you do, so white is going to win and take the g6 pawn. Now, of course, these checks are not that danger. Black white king is going to the center. She shouldn't be afraid or something. And black time is not that good. Rook takes h6, mate. Yeah. Okay, Okay, there are still games playing, so maybe we can watch some. Okay, it's an indie game with no extra pieces or anything. That is rare. It's the first time I think that we're going to see an indie game that is equal, maybe. So it's interesting, to be honest. But last time I was nights in that time they can be like thieves, you know. The knight can any moment just give a check and take a pawn, take a bishop, take whatever on the board. Now White's time is just getting bad. She's not playing very fast. Still a draw. Maybe White is trying to get towards the pawn the b4 because it can be protected by the bishop. So and the king is very far away. So now White is winning. Why did Black play this? I don't know. Oh, and now she left her bishop. Okay, that was weird. Black played very, very, very bad moves. Like White King is near the pawns, and you have a pawn on the black square, so you can protect it with the white squared bishop. So you don't leave the tension on the king side and playing and exchange the h for the g pawn, and then of course you left the bishop. That's a different story. Now it's a piece and two pawns, and it's over. Excuse me. Okay, this is just over, and I think we have this problem again that there are games that didn't start yet. I don't know what the admin is going to do, but he's got to do something about that. I mean, of course, we've got this game still on, but it's going to be over soon. So what's gonna happen? Just waiting for these two to start and then watching them from the beginning. Yeah, of course, we're not going to watch this. Of course, you all know how to mate with a queen, right? So, okay, now it's only one game that is not started because the admin ended one, and I hope to end the second. And I think he did. Yeah, very good for the admin to end the second. I don't know if this happened automatically or manually, but it's a very good thing that they ended the games. So now it's only this games left. And it is over, of course. White won. She gave a match with the queen. دلوقتي احنا هنبدأ الجولة الخامسة والترتيب ماري وارد وحدها ب4 نقط. في تلاتات كتير، لسه بدري على البطولة. لسه التلاتات دول هيلعبوا ماري، ولسه بعد كده هيبقى في منهم 4. لو حتى ماري كسبت هيبقى في 4 بعد كده هيلعبوها. بس لحد دلوقتي هي متصدرة 4 من 4. الجولة الخامسة هتبدأ دلوقتي. Okay. Cocaine. So this is Mario again. And Mario. Her name is not Mario, but saying that like it's a Chinese name, Mario. Okay, so now HSA, I don't know if I saw it before. Yeah, but maybe opening, of course. A lot of moves are available. Gives the same. No, of course, not giving the same results, but okay, I think after H3, E6 was bad. I'm sorry, I'm just getting bad because I'm just trying to figure out what happened. I mean, H3 just bishop F5. So we played E6, closing the diagonal in U. Bishop, I mean, why? So, okay. And then knight D7. I mean, imagine this position now with your bishop on the F5 square. Much better, of course. Bishop B7, F4 with a lot of weaknesses. But I mean, I don't really blame her because now black is going to play rook C8 and with this same amplifier and knight D6. I feel like we already commented on a similar position. Maybe it was Mario. I don't know, but I think from 2 games, I think we analyzed such thing. Rook C8, knight B6, knight C4. Yeah, it's the same. So white, so that with black attacking on the queen side, I should be moving on the king side. Not a bad thinking, but you're leaving your weaknesses behind you. Maybe you just think that you're playing Blitz, so the weaknesses are not going to be decided, decisive. But now weaknesses on both sides. with f5. The weaknesses are on both sides. But I think it's equal. It's a closed position. You really want to improve your pieces step by step, but can you do that? I don't know. You have to think how to improve all your pieces. Like maybe white think about c4. Maybe you need to solve the knight d4. You have to move with your bishop, so you just solve this first. Okay, let's just see what they're going to do. Okay, she plays c4. B takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Queen b6. I mean, black got weak squares, but white square bishop with the pawn. This square, and of course with this 5 bishop. Oops. Okay, they exchange the queen, bishop against bishop. Still a hard position, even after moving the queens. Still not easy. How should they proceed? I think that white may try to advance her 2 pawns, B and A pawn, but with black's bishop is not an easy job. B pawn, and of course I think B4 is going to be played. And they both got time to play, but black is getting better, especially after removing the white square bishop. But because now knight d5 is going to be super strong. How can white protect that? I don't know. see what happened. Knight d, king f2, knight d5, d1, db8. How can you protect that pawn? Because you can't protect with the rook because your rook is protecting the bishop on the e3. So maybe just okay. What happened? So okay, one rook db8, rook e2, bishop h4 check, winning the game because g3, bishop takes g3, and then taking the bishop, wanting the rook, and then give a cover check by removing the knight. Okay, protecting the check and the knight d5, and black is winning. Where can I go with this with her king? Okay, this king is going to take mate very soon. Now it's 6. I think white is going to resign or at least. Okay, I'm met in one. G5 checkmate. Why black played H6, wanting G5 mate. Very straightforward, and the game is over. So I mean, white can't really solve it. Like play knight G6 and then take the knight and then going back with the knight, wanting G5. White can't solve it, but just it was weird. Okay, so let's see if there are still games. A lot of games are still on. So. We need to pick a game. Okay, maybe we can be the chess answer being A, and it's 2 pieces and 2 rooks. But white's got 2 extra pawns. Okay, but now h4 maybe. White's got 2 extra pawn but played passively. And now look at the rook, the knight, the pawn, the queen, even the bishop. All these pieces are looking into the king. This is dangerous. And now sacrificing the rook. Okay, it's 2 rooks against the queen. And why didn't go for it? Why? It's 2 rooks against a queen. Why are you afraid? Now we're playing h4. It's a very bad move. I mean, look at this bishop standing right here. Now rook takes g3 actually is winning for black. You can take it by the queen because of the bishop. You can take it by the pawn. You're going to tell me, okay, now it's 2 rooks against the queen. No, the difference is now this pawn is taken and it is not protected. Like moving the knight, I'm going to want to take it with the queen check and then checkmate with h2. So sorry I'm talking too fast, but I just want to give up with the game. She didn't play rook takes g3. I was talking too fast and she didn't go for it. And white's time is not that good. Okay, it was internet connection. She's got 12 seconds. Still not good. And actually she left a piece. She didn't defend well with the time trouble. And now black is winning. bishop takes g3. And knight f4 after that. A lot of pieces on the king. We should play bishop takes g3. Okay, we just play out drum roll. She's still thinking. I should have had a drum roll for a longer version, like 20 seconds or something. She's still thinking, or is it just my internet connection is lost? Let me just check my internet connection to make sure that I'm still with you. I am with you, so okay, her time is now with a negative. I think it was an internet. My internet, her internet, her opponent's internet, I don't know. But she's still winning. It's all the same. King h7. Now, after moving the queen, then it's over. Of course, if took the rook, then the queen is going to take the g3 pawn. Knight takes d8. It's okay. Again, her time is with negative. I don't know why this is happening. I really hope that it is not my internet connection. Let me just check. Okay, the game is over, and let's just see what happened. This is between. Okay, the game is written not started yet. Not started yet. Okay, we were watching the game. So I think that happened because one of them lost the internet connection, you know. So I think when the internet connection is back, so they're not going to start from the beginning. They'll start from that position, I think. Okay, so there's just one game. Why don't we watch it? So this is Harawarda and Jumana and Lil. I think it's draw. Maybe Black can play for a win, but not really going anywhere. Yeah, I think this is a draw. Okay, so that leaves us with only one game. It is started, but it's not finished. It was in the end, and something happened with the internet connection. ماشي، احنا ممكن نقول ان حاليا ماري ومعاها 5 نقط، 5 من 5. مفيش حد معاها. ناس محمد في المركز التاني 4 نقط. بعد كده معانا 3 ونص. بس في ماتش لسه مخلصش مع 2 معاهم 3. ميدا تشيس وصابرين تبقى الماتش بدأ صابرين كسبت يبقى هيختلف ده لسه. أنا قلت إن كده صابرين معاها 4 هي كمان هي مع إيناس. ماشي يبقى الجولة السادسة هتبدأ الجولة اللي قبل الأخيرة. شوف هنتفرج على أنهي ماتش. Okay, so this is Marwa and Inas Mohamed. Marwa got 5 out of 5. Inas got 4 out of 5. It's going to be a good game. Opening. Okay, the game is improving fast. They both playing very fast. They both now got more than 430. Okay, it's equal. I don't know, both pieces are maybe equal, but this bishop is not that good. So maybe that gives an advantage for black. Maybe c6. Starting to destroy the white center. Good move. It's equal. Nothing's changed, nothing improved. I don't know, looking at that pawn, looking at that bishop, and that square, weaknesses. But how can play on that? How can black invest in that bishop? How can black get into that square? How can white attack this pawn? Okay, so we're playing moves, but we don't really see a change in the game. But white is getting her pieces in a good places. Now look at that knight. I mean, we were talking about that bishop from a moment. Now let's talk about this bishop, and if it's going to be moved with that knight, then white, even if she's going to take with the g pawn or the e pawn, Both are good. And now this knight, if she is not going to take it, uh, taking the pawn on the d6. Okay, she took it, and she took with the g pawn, which is better for now because of the advance. I mean, she can't advance now, but okay, the g pawn opening this file, maybe attacking the king. So yeah, I think taking with the g pawn was the best move. And now knight b6. She wants to play c10 to b4 and then taking pawn on the c4, but it comes with price. It's not safe. She has to calculate it first. I just want to remind you that if Mariwa won this, then it's going to be her third tournament on a row, and it's very good to win 3 tournaments out of the 3. So could Ines stop her, or going to win the tournament? Let's see. I think she's getting better. I mean, right now it's better with the 2 bishops. I mean, from a moment when the game was closed, the 2 knights were better than the 2 bishops. But now the game is open, and it's still opening. Like now, bishop e3, and so queen e2 protecting the pawn first. So now with the open game, the 2 bishops are going to be superb. Oh, c5. c5 is a very strong move. She can actually end the game. c5. She wants the knight on the b6, and she wants the pawn on the a6, winning an exchange. Now black took, now bishop takes a6, and winning the exchange on the c8. Told you that bishops are going to be very strong, and now she's won an exchange for one of them. Queen 6. Is she going to remove the pawn on the side? Yeah, she moved. Why not? Because after taking, maybe the Oxy1 is coming. Actually thinking about taking the pawn, but he's afraid of rook c1. Seven. Want to take the pawn, and she wants to take the e4 pawn. Okay, now the e4 pawn is protected. But after taking that, pawn, so it's not going to be protected. So fc is a very good move. She's just protecting the pawn even before black wanting to take it. Now she can pin the knight on the queen. Oh, it's winning. You just need to find a way to really end the game and win the tournament. So, yeah, claps. Yeah. We're going to lose an exchange. Look, D1, rook E7. 7. Maybe queen A2. After that, you can move the knight because of the F7 pawn. Of course, exchanging the knight. Why not? And then maybe white can have E5, but she went for the better and more safe solution. Queen A2, wanting the F7 pawn. I don't know how to protect. You can protect the knight, so you have to play your queen in the F or E8, bad square, and of course after that, then there's rook E8, winning the queen, winning on the king. And she didn't protect rook E8 or take it. So which is better, winning the queen or taking the F7 pawn and then take the knight and then wanting to give a mate, and of course winning the queen is going to come anyway. Yeah. And for taking the knight and then wanting a mate on the g6 and then winning the queen is not far. Of course, checking g3 there are no more checks, but you have to solve a lot of problems now. How are you going to solve it? You can't. White is winning. Queen g6. Yeah, I want to mate. She went for it so that she can take the white still winning, but she didn't see this going. It was a rook and now it's an extra pawn. Or no, f6 to win the game. Maybe exchange the queen, taking the black's pawn. Maybe exchange the queens, and then win the game with the extra pawns. f6, very good. G3. I mean, queen takes g7. Exchange the queens, and then the king can follow this pawn because of the triangle rule, or maybe if you say the square rule. The most important thing that the king can get the pawn before promoting, and winning the game with the 2 extra points. Okay, so Melwa is very close to winning the tournament. Okay, let's just wait, and then we don't have to watch these moves. Because there's nothing to comment on. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and here we go. Congratulations, Mary. This is the third tournament. Now she's got 6 out of 6 points, and she's officially the winner of the third tournament. To remind you, she won the last 2, so that's the third one in a row. So let's just give her a big clap. Congratulations, Mary. Okay, very, very good. Let's see. Okay, only one game is on from the 6th round. Oh, White is winning, I think, but yeah, White is winning and Black time is black. Okay, so round 6 is over. Let's just see the list. Okay, so Mary with 6 points, alone in the lead, and Rana Gasser, Safar Hunter 4.5, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 with 4 points. So the last round is going to decide the second, the third, the fourth, but it is not going to decide the first place because Mary is already first before we start the 7th and the last round. Okay, so maybe we don't have to watch Mary. The games are getting started. Okay, so this is Rana Gasser and Ghana, and Rana got 4.5 points, so she's playing with second position. So let's see, they both play very fast, they both have more than 5 minutes, and they're about to go to the end game. But White got an extra piece. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, so now with that piece, I think Rana is going to be second place or maybe the third. I don't know. Maybe the tiebreaker depends on Safar result with Mary. Very fast, very fast. And she to the rook, and now it's extra rook. Let's just watch another game. Okay, this game is over. Let's see if Safar is going to be used Rana with 5.5 points. Yeah, 5.5. Hmm. What's better? I mean, white pieces are good, and with a C5 for the white. But it's not like a clear advantage or even a slight, maybe slightly advantage, slightly better, or maybe equal, but with better chances for white. I mean, I don't know, you can say equal with better chances, I think. But his, his pieces are just a little bit tiny, small. 9. And then what? It's 1. Bishop c3. I think she just wanted to force black to take on the b so that she can open the a file for her rook. So white is improving a bit by bit by a bit, like step by step by step. Uh, still maybe white is slightly better because of the a file. Okay, that's very bad move from black. I mean, this knight is very good. Is a very good piece on the e4, and that bishop on the c3 is bad. I was just going to say that white's problem is that bishop, and you remove it from the board with this strong knight. No, your knight was better than the bishop. You shouldn't have exchanged. White can play with comfort, even with black's two bishop advantage. I don't know, maybe now knight e5, or we exchange the rooks first and then knight e5. Yeah, very good. Now what? Black took the file but left a pawn. But no, didn't leave a pawn because the b4 pawn. But okay, there's the b5 pawn. Check. Bishop takes b4. I don't know why black fight the pawn, but it's opposite. The colored bishop. It should be hard for one to win. Even with that extra pawn. And now we're going to exchange queens. It's going to be a very hard win for her. Okay, she didn't exchange queens because she knows that with the queens gone and the bishop against the black squared bishop against the white squared bishop, yeah, it's probably going to be a draw even with your extra pawn. Mary is trying to exchange to play on the draw without the queens in the draw. I feel like black is the one that's attacking. Thinking about the game, if white can play for a win, but can't find a way actually. They should agree on the draw. I'm going to. Oh, okay, fine. She's going to play d5 someday, but moving another pawn. Okay, maybe she can go for e4 and then d5, making a bust pawn. Yeah, actually, this is it was a try. Why not? h5, maybe trying to be h4, h3, making some problems for white. I mean, Mary is okay with the draw. She's won the tournament anyway. But so far is fighting for the win. I respect that. Yeah, they should agree on the door. They're not going anywhere. The position they play for a very long time, and we are in the same position. So, okay, let's just watch another game and then maybe come back after a moment. Okay, actually, while I was changing to another game, they agreed on the draw. So, yeah, okay, let's see who's still playing. Okay, this is Manny, Joey, and Noah. And White's got next to rock and a piece. Last time is not good, so let's just see how she's going to finish the game with her 10 seconds. Now it's two extra pieces. She played fast moves so that her 10 seconds became 19. So, okay, now this is over. Okay, there is no other game. Okay, so we have to watch. I'll give you a method without and have to promote. Okay, so if you're going to mate with the rook, so why did you waste time taking the pawn and then coming back if you're not going to promote the h pawn? You can win a move by the knight. Okay, I'm just thinking a lot for such a musician. There's something in the internet. I don't know what she's doing with the rook. This is not how you mate with the rook. King is escaping and I bring the knight. And now it's a checkmate. The tournament is over, and Mariwa with 6.5 points, and Rana Gasser in second place with 5.5 points, and then there are Sabrine A, Inas Mohamed, Mariwa Hunter with 5 points, and that was it for tonight, and we can be together again Friday at 9 with the open tournament. As you know, every Wednesday is the women's tournament, and every Friday is the open tournament. See you on Friday. Don't miss the live, or don't miss the tournament. You can watch it, you can play with it, you can watch on the IC. Just be with us in this time. Thank you for watching me today. Thank you, IC. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.